Although, it is kind of sweet that she made a jacket out of her and Donald's wedding vows. That's really cool. I like that. Melania Trump. You know those movies where the beautiful but mysterious woman with a foreign accent is actually a secret assassin? And like whatever this lady did must have made Melania so mad, because you realize Trump cheats on her and she's pretty chill about it. But then Melania goes on a flight and all of a sudden she's all like, bitch took aisle seat.
Have you ever been in a situation where you just wanted to say, I don't care, and walk away? Well, according to Trevor Noah, that's exactly what Melania Trump's been doing all along, and it's working like a charm. Stick around to find out how the First Lady's attitude might just be the ultimate life hack for dealing with difficult people. Who knows, you might pick up a few tips for handling your own drama. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Now that we have everyone's attention, let's talk about the illicit weapon that has been hiding in the White House.
Wardrobe malfunction that's blowing up the news.
The First Lady wearing a jacket bearing the words, I really don't care, do you?
Breaking news, Melania Trump making a surprise visit to children at the border. But did she hurt the message she was trying to send with an unfortunate wardrobe choice?
Wow. I really don't care, do you? Wow. It looks like when Melania was in the hospital, she had her last removed.
Trevor Noah, a sly late-night host, is under the impression that he has figured out how Melania Trump manages to keep her sanity while being married to Donald Trump, a man who is a Twitter storm. Believe me when I say that it's as simple as not caring about the situation. Have you ever seen Melania wearing a jacket? One of the statements that was made was, I really don't care, do you? As things stand, it is possible that it was more than just a mistake in terms of fashion. The idea that Melania has mastered the art of being unbothered is what Noah proposes. While Melania is unwinding as if it were just another day at the spa, Donald Trump is yelling like a child whose phone has been taken away from them. On the other hand, you might be wondering to yourself, but isn't the First Lady supposed to care about everything? In most cases, yes. That is something that is kind of mentioned in the job description, somewhere in the middle of smile and wave and pretend to enjoy serving state dinners. On the other hand, Melania is altering the course of events, and Noah believes that this is proving to be of great assistance to her.
Trump cheats on her and she's pretty chill about it. But then Melania goes on a flight and all of a sudden she's all like, bitch took aisle seat. You know those movies where the beautiful but mysterious woman with a foreign accent is actually a secret assassin? Melania has consistently remained the country's most popular Trump. And personally, I love her too. Because we have so much in common. We're both immigrants, and I'm just gonna put it out there, we're both style icons. Yeah, that's right, Melania, this bitch stole your look. I think Donald Trump is trying to deport Melania.
Just picture this. It is highly likely that Trump is becoming as enraged as a traffic cone, given that he is currently locked on Twitter. In the meantime, it seems as though Melania is posing for a statue contest. It would appear that she is encircled by a force field of May, and the drama that is taking place in the White House appears to bounce off of it. When Noah suggests that Melania's superpower might be her indifference, he is absolutely correct in his assertion. It would appear that she has discovered the kryptonite of the drama queen, and it is driving Trump absolutely insane. Am I able to do that? The emotional equivalent of a desert is being provided to him by his wife, and he requires attention for the same reason that plants require sunlight. The worst part is that this I don't care mentality might be the most effective strategy for dealing with the never-ending circus that is the Trump White House. Melania is simply existing, while everyone else is frantically running around as if their hair were on fire, and in the case of Trump it might be calmly, akin to a Zen master strolling around in high heels. The behavior of Trump's wife, who is as calm as a cucumber, is something that Trump ponders. Isn't that the real question that needs to be answered? How angry is he? Is he confused by this? Does he even have no idea? One thing is certain, if Melania's secret weapon is indifference, then Trump very well may be completely unaware of the situation. On the other hand, there are times when the most effective course of action in politics is to take no action at all. Now that we have everyone's attention, let's investigate the things that our favorite favorite drama queen with an orange tint is thinking. On occasion, Trump has been known to lose his cool in response to even the most insignificant criticism. However, what would happen if he lived with someone who was skilled in the art of indifference?
The fake Melania conspiracy is back after the First Lady's visit to Alabama and Georgia this week. The theory that Melania Trump had a body double for public appearances began in 2017.
I think Donald Trump is trying to deport Melania. No, and you might be asking, why would he want to deport his wife? Every person looks different day to day. This was me like 2 months ago, okay? This was me yesterday when I found out J-Lo is engaged, okay? This was me 3 years ago, all right?
Observing a young child make an effort to get the attention of a cat is a sight that is simultaneously amusing and somewhat disheartening. The fact that Trump is always bragging about how he is the best at everything is common knowledge. He is the individual who is responsible for the best buildings, the best words, and possibly even the best toenail clippings. Melania is taking the spotlight by doing absolutely nothing while he is busy boasting about himself, which is the most unfortunate aspect of the situation. What an unexpected turn of events. Trevor Noah, our trustworthy guide to the circus that is the Trump White House, recently uncovered something that is quite juicy. He continues by saying, "Imagine living with someone who's mastered the art of the shrug. Are you able to picture it? Melania is merely existing while Trump is there, ranting and raving about witch hunts and fake news. Melania is doing nothing for herself. Donnie Diapers appears to be going completely insane as a result of the May that is all around her." However, this is the point at which things begin to take an interesting turn. According to Noah, Melania Trump's cool as a cucumber persona is something that undermines the Superman complex that Donald Trump possesses. He can't handle it on his own.
So please, guys, let's stop with this whole fake Melania business, all right? Because it's not true. Although I will say this. If you do zoom in on that picture, there is something a little suspicious. And that is that they're holding hands. Now, the reason I've been thinking about Melania lately is because in the wake of Trump's recent immigration crackdown, I've started to notice something that's got me really concerned. Who is this person that they're firing? Like they're running out of people we know to fire. This is like Walking Dead season 6. Oh no, they killed Derek.
When a mime attempts to argue with a brick wall, it comes across as hilarious to everyone else, but it is extremely frustrating for the mime. And here's the thing, Melania's easygoing demeanor becomes more noticeable the more Trump loses his composure. For some reason, the poor little Trumpy is stuck in a cycle of frustration that never seems to end. In spite of the fact that he is used to being the focus of attention, his own wife is currently taking the spotlight by simply not caring about anything for him. It would appear that she has discovered the ultimate superpower, which is the ability to make Trump irrelevant with a simple shrug. The question that needs to be answered, however, is whether Melania's I don't care attitude is as genuine as it appears to be. Do you think she is truly over everything, or does she secretly take pleasure in watching Trump struggle? It's possible that she's playing chess in 4 dimensions, while Trump is still trying to figure out how to set up the board. The I don't give a hoot attitude that Melania exudes turns out to be her secret weapon, not a killer wardrobe or a high-end handbag. Who could possibly have knew? A single word from Trevor Noah demonstrated Melania's lack of interest, which is analogous to discovering that the Hulk's true strength is napping. Melania's lack of interest was revealed by Trevor Noah. This May mentality may be a brilliant strategy in the bizarre realm of politics, according to the authorities who have studied the subject. On the surface, Melania appears to possess an invisible force field that is made up of eye rolls and shrugs. Imagine Melania in the background, doing things like polishing her nails and making plans for her next trip to the spa the next time you see Donald Trump exploding on Twitter or having a breakdown on television. That is a question that you need to ask yourself. Isn't caring the new caring? It is possible that Melania's act of silence is the most eye-catching aspect of the American political circus, in which everyone is competing to be the most outspoken clown. It's possible that apathy is the most powerful political force in the world. Talk about a plot twist. Take that superhuman strength and an uncanny ability to see.